Glad to have you with us from Charlotte, North Carolina, Jerry Richardson Stadium. We will find out a whole lot more about these teams as Week 1 showdown here on EA Sports College Football. It's the Georgia State Panthers and the Charlotte 49ers. Along with David Pollack and Jesse Palmer, I'm Reese Davis. Let's go down to Holly Rowe with the latest on the weather.
Thanks, Reese. I spoke with the 49ers head coach pregame. He knows that there's a lot of excitement for this home game, but most importantly, the weather is clear. We were wondering how the forecast would shake out, and it is calm and beautiful. Should be an impactful game here with great weather, great opportunities, and a fast surface. Back to you.
All right, Holly. And the Panthers kicker headed toward the football, and their season is now officially underway. On the move from inside his 5. He's tackled, brought down right at the 25-yard line on the return.
Great. Let's go.
The run inside. It's Middleton. Crosses the 30 to the 31, a 6-yard gain.
Well, it's plays like that that'll help this offense stay in rhythm all game long. If you can have that kind of success on first down running the football, it just opens up your entire playbook moving forward.
Got 6 on first down. Now a lot of options on 2nd and 4. They'll keep it on the ground. Not a lot of daylight. He gets 1 to the 32.
Man, it's really hard to control the running game if you don't control the line of scrimmage. And how about the defensive line doing a great job attacking those guys up front, not open up lanes to run through. Nice job just nullifying that run altogether.
And a missed opportunity on 3rd down as the defense knocks it free, and 4th down is coming up.
Coaches look at this stat every single football game. How do you execute on 3rd down? And a lot of times, man, it's about being in position and making plays, and that's exactly what he did. The right spot, breaking on the football, being physical.
Look at this, guys. The offense appears to be going for it from their own side of the field. On 4th down, trying to find his man. And they can't connect, and the gamble does not work out.
Aggressive. You want to be aggressive. You want to take chances, and you tell your team about it all week, and you come out and you get an opportunity in the first half to go for it on 4th down. You shot your shot. The problem is now you put your defense in a bad situation early in this game where you're going to have to try to find a way.
There he goes. He's brought down, but what a play for this offense, and they'll have it at the 12-yard line. Georgia State jumps back to the line. Brown wants to pass. He's got it and still on his feet. They'll get it down to the 10-yard line on that completion.
And you put those slot receivers in there, and here's why you do it. You back them off the football a lot of times, but who's guarding them? A lot of times those are linebackers, those are safeties. You get those good matchups where you can feature one of your speedsters, and a lot of times good things happen.
2nd down coming up on this red zone opportunity. Looking to fire. A little screen to the running back. And that did not work. Defense smelled that one out from the beginning.
And listen, if I'm the quarterback, I'm trying to dump the ball off to my playmaker and make this a manageable 3rd down. Get something positive. But how about the defense? Just reacting so fast, getting to the running back, and getting that sucker on the ground in the open field.
He's going to come up about 5 yards short of the line to gain. Georgia State hoping to convert on 4th down here. We'll send the tight end in motion. Off the RPO, throw right, looking for the chains. He's got enough, and they roll the dice on 4th down, and they keep the drive alive. Keeping it on the ground on 1st and goal. Nothing doing. He is stopped short of the goal line.
And how about the offense believing in the true freshman? Down here in the red zone, giving him the football, man, I bet his heart is pounding. He's wanting to get in the end zone to get that first touchdown.
And he waltzes in for the score. Touchdown, Georgia State. They strike first, and that opening drive of the season could not have gone better.
What a luxury for an offense to have. The ability to set the tone on the ground, giving that guy the football time after time, making offense easy, being physical, and really setting the tone for this football game.
And the PAT makes it 7-0. So they picked up 32 yards on that drive. And they finish it off with a short plunge into the end zone. On the run from inside his own 5. Finds just enough space to cross the 25. Let's mark it at the 27-yard line. Looking for a man. It's Harrell. Throws for the tight end. And the physical play there forces the incompletion on 1st down.
This defense has a lot of speed, especially in the secondary. You saw that speed. That defender got to that receiver so quick, and because of the hit, incomplete pass.
What will they dial up on 2nd and a long way to go? Keeping it on the ground inside. It's Middleton. Get him on the ground after a 4-yard run out to the 31.
Man, it's easy to call plays when you're getting 5 or 6 yards a pop on the ground. Like, why would I get complicated? Why would I get complex? Like, up front right now, this group just win, fall forward, get that good gain, stay ahead of the sticks, don't have to get in bad situations. This defense better respond, or else I'll do that all the way down the field.
Throws to the wideout. On target to the left. Goes down immediately, but he's got plenty and a fresh set of downs here.
I'll tell you, QBs and receivers, they practice these out routes all week long, and you've got to anticipate. You've got to be comfortable throwing it before he gets out of his break, and they executed it perfectly right there to pick up that first.
And he runs through one tackle and picks up a few.
And that looked like an easy decision for the quarterback. Hand it off, give him the ball, let him get 5+ yards. Nice decision. Nice job by the running back getting the yardage.
Right back to him on the ground. Push down for the tackle. The 49ers in the hurry up. They're going to go to the air on 3rd and short. They're working that left side. And it's a catch, but he's got enough for the 1st down. Well, he made the grab, but the doors closed quickly after that.
And I like this. I want to find my running back, but, man, he's got to do a little more damage after the catch. I need a stiff arm. I need a spin move. I need something where he can make that guy miss and pick up a bunch of yards and maybe get a big play out of it.
It's going to be important this offensive line is able to get a little bit of push. Just got to give this guy an inch, a little crease, and he can make yards for it.
Quarterback may change this route. Back to throw, it's Harrell. Finds his big tight end. At the 20, he's got space. He'll go out of bounds, and he steps out right at the 8-yard line, and this offense is in business. We've reached the break. Georgia State has the lead. 1 period in the books, and let's take a look at the stats. Lots of time left, and we're ready to get back to it and open the 2nd period. They'll try to open this quarter by sticking it in the end zone here. They'll keep it on the ground for first and goal. Tough to run it this deep in the red zone, and he found nothing at all that time.
949 Rockstar. 949 Rockstar.
They'll go to work in the air on second down. Still moving to his right, trying to make a big play. He just tossed that one out of bounds. You avoid the sack, you avoid the turnover. You've got more plays here on third down.
That is exactly what I would tell this quarterback to do. Throw that ball away. Don't force it. Don't create a turnover down here in the red zone. We still got a few more downs to go. Nice job by the QB with the decision there.
Touchdown 49ers! The sure hands in the end zone, and he has 6. Setting up for the extra point and the tie. And they pick up the extra point. Kicker knocked it right down the middle.
And I love the play design here. The ball is designed to come out of the quarterback's hands quickly. Finds his big-time target for the touchdown.
Fielded in the end zone. It's Martin. I know he thinks he can house every return, but sometimes you just have to take a knee as he stopped at the 14. Guys, the Georgia State offense returns to the field. They saw what happened on that last scoring drive, and now probably feeling a little bit of heat to answer. Turning it on! And he surges up to the 36-yard line, and they'll move the chains. He's up to 51 yards rushing already here in the first half. It's a season opener, but he's in midseason form. That's the way to give yourself some breathing room. Now the second play of the drive from the 36. Off the play fake on first down to throw. Intercepted. Big play stops the drive. Powers through. And they'll drag him down after a good return on the interception.
I think everybody thinks when you say middle of the field safety, that's an easy responsibility. There's a lot of field in the middle, okay? I got to cover a lot of space. He does an unbelievable job covering space, breaking on the football, seeing the route, and going and getting the interception. Nice play by that safety.
And they'll bring him to the ground after a short gain. Just barely picked up a yard with that last completion. It's 2nd and 9. To the air, it's Harrell. The sure hands, it's Boston. He's really close to that first down marker, but they stop him just a bit short. He'll try to pick it up on the ground. Moving deeper into enemy territory. Move the chains. It's first down at the 27.
Well, I'll tell you, it was a pretty dumb decision by the opponent to go for it so deep in their own end, and this offense now is making them pay for that. After getting the ball back on the third play of the drive, they're able to run it, get the first down, and stay on the field.
Wants to throw on first down. Oh, they're after him. Oh, and he got drilled as he just got rid of the football.
We just have not seen this offense look very sharp so far in this game, running or throwing it. In the second half, throwing it specifically, I think they need to find a better rhythm. They've got to find a way to get some completions strung together.
Quarterback making adjustments. Second down, they'll go to the air. Fires to the big fella. Got some room, headed to the goal line. Touchdown, Charlotte. A great catch and run for 6. They'll try to add another to their lead. And the extra point is true, and they're on top by 7. A very efficient 5-play scoring drive. And they cap things off with a scoring toss from 27 yards out. He'll bring it out. It's Martin. They drag him down at the 22. He gambled for the big return out of the end zone and came up a little short. Let's see if they can get something going here late in the half. Running inside, it's Butler. He's out past the 35. All the way out across the 45-yard line. Mark it out of bounds at the 46. You love to deliver a punch on the first play of the drive. They've got it at the 46 on first down. Now the play fake. Here comes the heat. And he's left with no option. He just threw it away.
The offense just has not been able to find a way to get their rhythm going here in the first half. We just haven't seen it in the passing game. That was a really good example of it again. If they're going to score more points in the second half, they've got to make some adjustments here at halftime.
Found enough room to get it into enemy territory. They're down at the 43-yard line. The Panthers will snap it on 1st and 10. They're going to ride this running back. And the defense makes the stop after a minimal gain.
That's a really nice play. It's impressive. When it's first down and the defense thinks you might be running the football, you still can line up. You can get some movement at the point of attack and find a little crease for your running back.
Try to make up for some of that lost ground on 2nd down. Brown will throw it. Got the big tight end on the corner route. Just what this offense was looking for. Sets him up at the 26 with the first down. The Panthers come to the line with a fresh set of downs thanks to that last connection in the passing game. The run inside. It's Butler. And he's swallowed up immediately. Stopped right at the line of scrimmage.
And you want to run the football. That's okay. You'll take some of these. But if they start to add up down the road, obviously, you might want to think about airing it out a little bit.
Caught behind the line. It's Avery. And that defense pushing him out of bounds after a short gain.
I love this defense's ability to fight off blocks and rally with the football. They do such a great job pursuing that wide receiver screen to only allow a minimal gain and no first down.
On 3rd down, he drops to throw. Bought a little time, lets it go. It's complete on the right side. They'll make the stop about 3 yards short of the first down.
That's perfectly fine. If I'm a defense, I'm going to give up some yards right there. Play deep, react to shallow. The running back catches the football. I come up. He gets a positive gain, but it doesn't matter because now I won 3rd down and forced him on 4th down.
The defense uses a timeout. That's their first. They'll have 2 left to work with before the half. Here comes the Wildcat. Watch out here. Direct snap. It's Butler. They'll give it to the transfer. First carry of the season. And he's not even going to come close to the marker on 4th down.
I like it. This defense plays aggressive on 4th and short, and they are rewarded. Figured they would run the football. They did. Nice job getting some penetration and stopping that 4th down play.
They didn't get a push at all on that one. It'll be no gain on the play. And the 49ers will hustle to the line.
Love the job by the defense here with their eye discipline. That's an RPO. It can be tricky to locate the football, but they found the running back quickly. Those linebackers and DBs really came.
There he goes. Inside the 30. The tag. Touchdown, Charlotte. Once he got a step, it was all over right to the house.
You know, there's so many coaches out there in 2-minute situations at the end of the half with a lead that'll just be happy taking the lead into halftime. This guy's staying aggressive, though. Pedal to the metal, David, and you saw it paid off there for the touchdown.
Yeah, and let's finish this half now. Now, we got a nice lead. Built a little bit of a lead, but the defense has to go back out there. There's still a little bit of time, so get that stop to keep that momentum you just got, and everybody will be jacked up at halftime.
They'll corral him and get him down at the 17-yard line on the return. Here we go. They'll try to get something on the board here in the final minute of the first half. Brown wants to pass. Rushes on him. Takes a shot as he lets it go. Got it down the field. Took it all the way inside their territory, down to the 40-yard line, and that's where they'll set up shop. One big play, and you go from a little backed up to threatening. It's 1st and 10 from the 40. Wants to throw it again. Fires downfield. And the throw down the gut falls to the grass.
I know that one falls incomplete, but I love the idea of finding ways to get this running back the ball, right? You can hand it off to him. He's got really good hands. Already has a few catches in this game. I think you keep trying to leak him out of the backfield and let him take advantage of this defense throwing the ball.
Just too much mustard on that one. Can't miss the target that badly.
I love the decision by the quarterback. He found the open man, just don't love the throw. Got to be a little bit more accurate, make it easier on your target.
Keeping it on the ground inside. It's Butler. They've got the first down. Mark it at the 26 in the waning seconds of the half. Timeout taken by the offense. It's their second. And they'll still have one in their pocket for what's left in this first half. Running out of time here in the first half, they're going to have to be efficient to put some points on the board before the break. Deep shot for the end zone. Intercepted. A first half turnover can swing momentum. And he's wrapped up.
Good defense, man.
This is obviously not a great start for this quarterback here. 2 interceptions already in this game. He's got to do a much better job with his decision-making.
We played 2 quarters here. Time to go to Kevin Connors in our halftime update.
Gentlemen, so much excitement around a brand new season, and we're excited to get you caught up on everything here in Week 1. We start with Akron, taking on the Wake Forest Demon Deacons. And it's the Zips coming away with the victory in one of the highest scoring games we've seen all season, pushing them to 1-0 on the short season.
He's brought down at the 30, but a productive return after deciding to bring it out. Georgia State takes over as the offense comes out ready to go on the attack. A big reason they find themselves trailing to start the second half, those 2 turn breaks into the open. Touchdown, Panthers. Great job by the back on the option.
And I love the way they just came out in this second half. The passing game, it was a little touch and go in the first half, right? What did they do well? They ran the football. They come out in the second half, Palmer, more of the same. They didn't abandon it. They break the long run, and they cut into this lead.
Yeah, if it ain't broke, don't fix it, right? For them right now, the key is scoring points. Can't keep turning it over. They were turning it over, throwing the football, so let's run it. And after gashing him like that, if I was this offensive coordinator, I would just keep giving this guy the football, regardless of what the defense does, and see if he can break another long one.
Charlotte's offense comes out to go on the attack. So after watching their defense immediately give up a touchdown drive here in the third quarter, they'll try to answer here. Running to Green.
Come on, bro.
Field pick up maybe a couple. After the productive first down play, it's 2nd and 6. Quarterback adjusting the pattern. Keep it on the ground. That'll be good enough for a first down.
We got numbers on that one.
And it's going to be interesting to watch this defense, man, because obviously when you're trailing, and offenses can sometimes get conservative. That's 2 runs back-to-back. Do they get more aggressive and try to bring more guys near the line of scrimmage, not let them waste time, and try to get their offense the football back?
Looking for a man. It's Harrell. Under fire. Just gets rid of the football. Nobody to throw it to. It'll be 2nd down.
But I like
that.
that.
Goes down as incompletion, but that's a smart play. And the QB coach and the OC will be very happy with the decision of the quarterback. He got outside the pocket. He obviously was, so he's outside the tackle boxes. He knew he could throw it away as long as he got it past the line of scrimmage. Nothing there, nothing open. Lived to fight another down.
Misfired on first down, back to the air on second. Unloads to the wideout. Makes a connection. He almost picked up the first down on that one, but he'll be just a little bit short.
I love the defense. How about the physicality on that one? That's a tough route to defend, and he catches the football, but what does he do? He gets him on the ground right now. Good physical tackle. No yak on that catch.
The 49ers lining up, just needing a few tough inches on third down.
Hey, kill it, kill it. 5:28.
Someone not clear on the snap count. It'll be a false start, and they'll move it back. So the decision has been made, and the coach will take the penalty. Still third down, but a little less manageable after that penalty.
Yep, RPO here.
The RPO, it's complete. Oh, he's got some space. Gets it to the 46-yard line. First down for this offense. Third down, a lot of times it comes down to not necessarily who's the most open, who do you trust the most?
Yep, it's not about the X's and the O's. It's about the Jimmys and the Joes. And when my guy's better than you and I get you matched up out wide and I know I trust you, I'm finding.
And they'll stop him after a minimal pickup.
A lot of times you see these defenses, man, they pull the run blitzes. They understand the formations. It might be a run, play the percentages, and then you got to deal with the big defensive tackle inside. So more bodies near the line of scrimmage. Everybody's got to pick him up, but they didn't block the most important guy, the big fella right in the middle.
To the air, it's Harrell. Finds his man, it's Barnes. And the defense settled in to stop that one for a short gain.
This quarterback right now is in a groove, and he's doing a nice job in pre-snap. He's reading the coverage, and he's getting an idea of where he wants to go with the football. That's why the ball's coming out of his hands so quickly. That's why he seems like he's in a great rhythm right now.
The offense changing the play. On third down, he'll try to pick it up through the air. Going to throw it over the top of the knee.
Stop playing. Good ball. Great. He plays the harder.
His third touchdown of his game and his third on the season.
And this offense picks up right where it left off. Scoring points, creating a big play. First drive of the second half, no problem. Don't worry about halftime adjustments. Just keep doing what you've been doing.
Fielded in the end zone, it's Martin. He gets a block. Oh, what vision. Can they catch him? They won't get him. It's a touchdown.
Please.
Hey, man, I don't know what they talked about at the half, man, but this team is rolling, doing an unbelievable job getting the football.
Oh, my goodness.
And how about the defense doing their job, Palmer? Momentum is crazy in college football, but here in the second half, they've come out and seized it.
Yeah, this has been a master class in complementary football. Offense doing their job, the defense getting off the field, giving it back to the offense. Everything going their way, and you're right. In college football, we see momentum shifts all the time. All of the momentum, all of the good change right now, clearly on their side.
You're crazy. You give me this up. Read the field, read it. He's heavy in the box, though. He's heavy in the box.
Wants to throw on first down off the play fake. Incomplete. He had to get rid of it before he wanted to. The defense put the heat on.
And we need more of this from this defense, man. They have let this guy have too much time to throw the football. They haven't gotten that jersey dirty yet, haven't sacked him. But this is just as good as a sack. Getting to him, hitting him, letting him feel the physicality of this game, and not letting him feel comfortable.
Running inside, it's Middleton. And he finds some solid space, makes a nice game before the defense is able to stop him.
It's got to feel good as an offense knowing that early in the drive you can turn around, hand it off, get a push up front, and go get positive yardage.
Here they come, trying to convert a 3rd and short from the 28. He wants to change this route. Back to pass, it's Harrell. Here's the pressure.
Oh my God. I didn't even try to do that. I threw the ball. It made me pump fake.
They're going to go for it in this situation.
Oh my God. They made me throw a pump fake. What the heck, man?
On 4th down, he'll try to toss it. Pocket breaking down. Unloaded just
Oh my God. I literally threw the ball.
They decided to go for it. They decided to be aggressive,
This
try to
game
throw the
really
football
makes me
down the
angry, bro.
field. Receiver, quarterback,
That's
not on the
ridiculous.
same page. No dice, turnover on downs.
You know you want to run it. You
Looking
know
for a
it.
gap. It's Butler. He'll be hauled down just inside the 10 of the 9 as they're trying to turn this into a score. Operating in the red zone here on 2nd down. Got it. And he will
I
score.
swear to you, bro, this
Touchdown,
game,
Georgia
like, a
State.
kickoff return, and
A
he,
quick strike, just as we expected.
Yeah, and quick strikes are easy when you got such
Oh, this
great
game
field
stresses
position.
me
Obviously, when the
out, bro.
offense starts in such a good spot, puts the defense in a bad position, and the offense takes advantage.
And the extra point splits the uprights.
boy, this dude sucks, bro.
From inside the 10-yard line, he'll bring it back.
Horrible.
He had a vision of getting loose, but he'll go out of bounds at the 18.
And they just got him.
A little bit backed up to start this drive from their own 18-yard line. Run inside. It's Middleton. Nifty run there. Pickup of 6 out to the 25.
Games.
What a ride. It's been through the first 3 quarters of this game. We are all tied up. Let's check out some stats. These two teams about to find out what they're made of as we open the 4th all tied up.
You got to get in the bag, though.
They had a chance to mull things over. Let's see how they start the final period here on 2nd down. They give it to him again. All down, but he has enough to move the chains.
You love to see this on offense early in drives. Getting that kind of yardage keeps you ahead of the chains.
1st down here as we dive into the college football season. A week 1 clash that has been worth every minute of it so far. Nowhere to go on that one. They'll bring up 2nd and 10. And the 49ers racing to the line in the hurry up.
This defense has got some monsters up front. Individual athleticism. You see guys winning their one-on-ones. They're getting pushed. They're swimming the offensive lineman and then converging on the running back.
Man, what a catch by the big tight end. They got those big old huge mitts, those big dudes. So nice job sticking up in the air, and it just sticks to it. Makes the nice spectacular grab.
Wants to throw. It's Harrell. He lets it fly.
Dude is wide open. Oh my God.
Here late in the game.
No big surprise there, right? You're throwing to a guy that already has 3 touchdown catches in the game, so take another shot every time he has looked his way.
Wait just a second. They're going to go for it here, and man, if they don't get it, it brings losing into the equation. Defense trying to keep this offense from getting a line on who to block. Might be changing the route. On 4th down, they'll throw for it. Pressure coming. Gets drilled as he releases it, and the ball just trickles to the ground.
That's a gutsy call, and I know the analytics world says to go for it more often, but when you're in your own territory and now you turn the football over to the other team, points are so much easier to get. Obviously, I know, Jesse, it didn't take a color comment.
There's a crease. Nice pickup on the ground there, and they'll move the sticks with the first down. Georgia State now has it in the red zone. They'll run it in the red zone. It's Butler. Got some room, headed to the goal line. And he's forced out of bounds, close to the goal line, and that shove saved a touchdown.
And, man, this is more of the same for this dude toting the pill. Like, they keep giving it to him, and he keeps producing. Another chunk play. Like, I don't expect that they'll change much to do with this offense because every time they give it to him, he's chewing up some yards, and good things are happening.
He steps and powers and works his way. They finally get him down at the 2.
And down here near the goal line, you got to be physical. And this guy's proven it today, Palmer. They've given it to him. He's put it in the end zone twice already. I'm going to keep featuring him.
So you know the defense is going to be keying him too, right? Because he's hurting them a little bit in this game already. They're going to be finding a way to try to get some penetration, anticipating this guy to touch it again. All right, so now you're in this third down situation close to the goal line, and it just feels, David, like they're going to have to throw the football in order to score a touchdown here. I like maybe trying to get the quarterback outside on the perimeter and give him a run-pass option.
I like that, too. Get the quarterback on the move. And here's the thing. If I get close and I get stopped, it's fourth down. Fourth down means go for it. That's all that means now today in college football.
Brings us to 3rd and goal from the 6 after they went backwards on the last one. Touchdown, Panthers! And they grab the advantage, taking the lead here in the 4th.
And how about this offensive line? 3rd and goal, you gotta have it. They flew off of the ball. They got some push. They made that easy on the running back to score that touchdown.
The extra point is good, and now in the 4th, they're up by a touchdown and an extra point. Here he comes from inside his own 5. Couldn't find a way to create that broken field as he stopped at the 25. Charlotte has the ball back. The 49ers offense will return to the field. And now this offense needs a late 4th quarter drive to answer that last touchdown. Back to throw, it's Harrell. Under fire. They get to him as he throws. Intercepted. Got some room to run. Touchdown, Panthers. The defense takes matters into its own hands.
What a great play. He gets the pick 6, but that started with pressure on the quarterback. Getting in his lap, hitting him while he's throwing the football. The ball is off target. The defense makes the play and takes it all the way to the end zone.
He'll start the return inside his 5. And he winds up right where he would have on the touchback. Goes out of bounds at the 25. So the 49ers offense ready to set up shop. The big thing now, don't get rattled by that last pick 6, David.
Nah, it was a big mistake. Obviously, the defense took advantage of it, but you got to put it behind you. Jesse, I'm sure you know a thing or two about throwing a pick 6 and how to rebound.
I believe I've only thrown one in my life, but yes, I do because of that singular instance. I'll say this. You can't let that play beat you twice. You got to go out and not try to get it all back here in one play. Just execute the offense.
He just couldn't hold his water long enough at the line of scrimmage. It'll be a penalty. And the offense will take the penalty, move the ball forward, and save the down. Quarterback making checks. to the air on first down. Throws it deep. And it's incomplete. They were looking for the huge gain on first down.
And, man, he was just like, forget that, guys. I'm getting this back on one play. Like, obviously, the big decision last drive, makes the mistake that goes all the way back to the house, and it looked to me like I want it all back. We're going to get the momentum right now. Defense ready, made a stand, made a nice play.
Works his way out to the 36-yard line before being pushed out of bounds.
And this offense has got to keep pumping it out. Nice job. You get the first down. Nice scramble by this QB, but you're going to put the ball in his hands over and over and over again. You got to score multiple times. This offense has got to be in hyperspeed.
It's complete to the right. Out across the 45 and out of bounds at the 46-yard line. A big pickup here as they try to put together a scoring drive. The 49ers will line it up on 1st and 10. Linebackers moving, trying to confuse the quarterback. Looking to pass. It's Harrell. Can't make the grab. Quarterback just missed him a little bit. Plenty of distance between them and the sticks here on 2nd down. Back to pass. Fires to the wideout. What a job to lay out and make the catch. It's a first down. They'll stop the clock to reset the chains. Offense up tempo.
Well, that's another completion. This quarterback's on fire. I get it. He's thrown for over 200 yards in this game, but it's because...
Fires toward the end zone. And it's almost intercepted in the end zone. It's caught, but he's out of bounds. Just an incomplete pass and a bullet dodged by this offense.
And I love the IQ by the defense on that play. Like, understand situational football. They're down by a couple scores. The clock is ticking. They need to make big plays. Nice job playing the deep ball and not giving up anything big.
Makes the catch, and he's free. Run out of bounds at about the 13-yard line, and that's where this offense will go back to work.
Hey, you know, the defense here in this situation with a huge lead, they've got to anticipate that this offense is going to be trying to throw the ball to the sideline, so they've got to work different coverages to try to force the quarterback to go over the middle of the field with the football.
Quarterback adapting. He'll be hauled down just inside the 10 at the 9 as they're trying to turn this into a score. Now the offense wants to make sure everything's straightened out, and they call their first timeout. And now what will they come up with on this 2nd down play? Bring in the heat. And it's caught for the late touchdown. So how about this? Maybe we are set up for a finish.
Well, the offense did their part. You're just trying to apply some pressure on the opponent, right? Yeah, you're down right now, but if you can find a way to get the ball back with some time on the clock, they're within striking distance still to win this game.
And they add the extra point to finish the drive. Oh, look at Mr. Hands taking the squibber inside the 30. Gets it out nearly to the 35-yard line, corralled and brought down. They'll mark it at the 34. A little wrinkle here as they go to the Wildcat and use the extra blocker. On the direct snap, it's Butler. Found a little room out of the Wildcat that time, just short of the first down.
You got to give the coaching staff credit because they really do focus all season long on situational football. With the lead late in the game, if we're on offense, we're trying to stay in bounds. We're trying to bleed the clock. And after ripping off a really nice run, that guy knew, I've got to get down. I cannot get pushed out of bounds, cannot get tackled out of bounds. Really, really nice job.
Snap to the back. He's got enough for the first down, and that ought to put this one in the vault.
This is a pretty easy situation for the offense right here, guys. We need one play. We need one run up front. O-line, we need you to come through for us and ice this game. They do a great job allowing that back to pick up the first.
Yeah, and it's just physicality up front. The big boys creating some space because the defense knew what was going on. They have to get a stop here or this football game is over. A lot of guys near the line of scrimmage, they can't get it done, and it is over.